are back with Turf Talk, Day 3 predictions. Zeeshan first match. Ricky Tigers taking on Smashers. So what's your take on that?
I think Smashers is playing really well, and Ricky Tiger has just won the match. I think the momentum is coming towards Ricky Tiger as well, but I think slight edge towards Smashers.
What about Ricky Tigers Mudassir Khan not coming good, the highest pick of the tournament?
65 lakhs was the figure he was sold at MCS9. I think he's struggling a bit. I think he's out of form. So something to worry for Ricky Tigers and Hitesh Dua, but at the end of it, it's the class which matters. So he's going to come good very soon.
And Smashers has played 3, they won 2, they're already playing like champions.
Especially their owner, Ankur Takrani, he just got a Man of the Match award on day 2. So I think the team is doing really well with Habib Rahman and other players to go with. So I think Smashers are playing really well, and currently I think they're right on top of the table.
Right, so you predicted Smashers. Second match, day 3, Vikings versus Paladin Royale.
I think Viking Warriors, I'm saying that repeatedly, that the bowling is a little weak. We've seen that in the past as well, but I think the only big plus point Viking has is Kishore Parmar. We've seen that all-round performance by him. I think the only difference between Viking winning and losing should be Kishore Parmar, but for me I think Paladin,
and they also, yesterday the lowest total, they got them out for about 14 runs.
That was fantastic. Ricky Tigers, they started off really well, Ricky Tigers, but we saw minus 15 in the monster over, where we saw the game completely changed in favour of Paladin Royal, and 17 was the target, and that was chased down really well.
Third match, big match, Saffron taking on Lashkari Lions.
Lashkariya, bit hot cold. They've played 4, won 2, lost 2. And we saw their major victories. We saw their victory against Sapphire was about 50 odd runs, and then another match on day 2 they won that convincingly with 30-35 runs, and the match they lost, they just scored 21 runs against Smashers. So with big teams they are struggling, with decent teams they are scoring big.
I would also like to point out Wasim Lashkariya, the owner of the team, is now at the leaderboard on the top, leading run scorer of the tournament.
Right on top, but I think the way Saffron Army is, such a lovely team, big players, a big name, I think Saffron Army is going to win that one.
Fourth match, Sapphire taking on Paladin Royale.
I think two good friends coming up against each other, Mustaqim Sheikh and Tariq Merchant, very good friends off the field, but I think Sapphire is struggling, definitely struggling. Sagar is trying his level best, but I think the team is not supportive enough. I think Paladin will win that match.
They've already lost 2 and 2, so they need a win now. Sapphire, you need to fight back. Match number 4, Kandari Kings taking on Lashkari Lions.
I think biggest match of the day, Kandari Kings versus Lashkariya. They're doing both the teams, as I said, Lashkariya a little hot cold. Kandari Kings 2 and 2, and the way Bhavik is leading the team, I think they're going really well, and they're the team to look out for.
Bhavik, Sanket, they've got some talent.
Yes,
we saw a D player, Nikhil, Mansukani.
Really, they all.
Even their co-owner Arjun getting a man of the match.
Absolutely, these guys are fighting really well. They're playing as a unit, and we saw Fahim Batliwala. He knows to control the game with those singles and doubles. So I think these guys are fantastic as a unit. I think they're going to win this match against Lashkariya.
Right, so Kandari it is. Last match of the day, day 3, Undefeatables taking on Team Sapphire.
I think it's a 50-50 for me. Both the teams are struggling, so I cannot really predict, but I say 55-45 UD.
Undefeatables, they just played 1 match and they've lost 1, so they've got a long way to go. Let's see, that should be a tough match. I think that should be a good match, that last match of the day.
For sure, I think both the teams are looking for that momentum, and those 2 points, they're still on 0. So I think this could change the situation for both of them or either of them. So wish them all the very best, but I think UD.
That's it from Turf Talk. Live action coming your way.